Well, happy afternoon and happy Wednesday. This is National Sales Director Auri Hatheway, and I just really appreciate you taking the time to spend your lunch hour or your lunchtime. It's not going to be a whole hour. I promise you that. Just a few minutes of your lunch break with me to discover a little bit about the Mary Kay opportunity and how it could change your life and change your circumstances. And I called this What If I Fail? And oh, darling, but what if I fly? Because truly I had no idea that Mary Kay would be the success story that it is today in my life. And so I'm just going to share with you how Mary Kay changes women's lives, how it could potentially change your life. And at the end, I'll give you a password. And you're going to give that password on a survey or to your Mary Kay beauty consultant so that you can get a item at half off. You get a coupon for any item of your choice at half off, which is just so smart of you just for listening. So I really appreciate you. Now, at the end of this call, you could choose to be a happy customer, which is totally okay. We love our customers. We appreciate our customers. If it wasn't for our customers, we would not be able to live the dream. So we love our customers, but I always ask that you listen with an open heart. You know, maybe you know someone. Maybe you could share this with her. Maybe it could change her life. You absolutely never know. It definitely changed my life. So I just want to share with you a little bit about me so I'm not a stranger to you, a little bit about our company and how Mary Kay changes the lives of people all around this world, not just here in the US, but in 40 nations around the world. So I actually got started because I needed additional income. I don't know if you've ever been in a place in life that you need additional income. I had already graduated from college. I was working in my career as an actuary, calculating financial risk. Loved what I did, but did not like the slow growth I saw in corporate America. It was actually very frustrating to me. I'm someone who's a very high achiever, always was at the top of my class, liked to make things happen, and really, I don't know if you can relate to this, a little bit of a control freak. So if you like to be in control and in charge in any place or space of your life, maybe not at work, but at home, you can possibly relate to that. And I was frustrated because getting a promotion was more out of my control than I imagined. It was not just based off of evaluations or good work. There were other things involved, such as who you know, and I knew nobody. And so I went to a Mary Kay party, and the girl teaching this party was 24 years old and a retired school teacher, and she was just rocking it out of the ballpark with Mary Kay, bringing in an income of in excess of $17,000 in 1 month in her Mary Kay business. And I just thought, are you kidding me? Like, she just told me where my blush goes, my eyeshadow, and my lipstick, and I thought, wow, what if I could earn a half of that? If I could, she could teach me, I think I'd be willing to try it. And that's where I was, because I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. And the thought of failing didn't cross my mind too much after I heard this. This is really what changed my mind, because I was like, well, what? I had no sales experience. I had never sold anything in my life, not even Girl Scout cookies. I was not a Girl Scout. Not only that, but I was very shy. I used to go to the same high school my mom worked at. She worked maintenance. She cleaned the school. And I would actually eat lunch with my mom every day at lunch. So I really had no one to sit with in the cafeteria, no one to talk to. I could go all day without talking to a soul. I mean, I was painfully shy and introverted. I barely said anything to anybody ever. And so this was something that was completely out of my comfort zone. Not only that, but I was not very girly girl, not who you see today, that's for sure. I was really a tomboy. I love sports. That's why I say that. I played every sport known to man. And so because I played so many sports, a lot of my friends were guys. And so I didn't have that many girlfriends, but I knew girls liked makeup and skincare, and they were all into all that stuff. And so I recognized, as a businesswoman, as a business mind, as an entrepreneur, I recognized the value in having a consumable product, right? And having something that every day they put on and every day goes down the drain, and you're going to get reorders off of the work you invest. So I understood the value and all that, but I wasn't that into it. I will share with you what captured my attention about Mary Kay, and that is our cornerstones, our pillars. And there's 4 of them. And the first one is that we live with the philosophy of God first, family second, and career third. Now that really interested me because I wanted to live God, family, career. And in corporate America, it was God who, family what, and career was first, career was second, career was third, career was fourth, and career was fifth. You were not allowed to talk about your faith. And as a woman, I definitely felt that I was not allowed. I could talk about having children, but if I did, it was going to penalize me. I was going to potentially not be up for that promotion. And so women pretended that they didn't want to have children in order to get promoted up the career path. Like, it's an unsaid truth. You wait till you get the promotion, then you get pregnant. And that sounds so harsh to hear, but at the same time, it also resonates with you. Like, yeah, and if you work in a male-dominated industry, which I did, that was a reality. That was a reality. So I love the fact that they were just God, family, career. I was like, that's awesome. The second philosophy is that we go and make others feel important. There's a sign around your neck that says, make me feel important. I thought, gosh, if everybody did business like that, how different would the world be? Because consumers would have the products that they need and want, and we would be providing a service that people need and want, and there wouldn't be this not needing people at their level. And so I love that, make me feel important. Number 3 is the go give philosophy. And the go give philosophy is that we go and give and not expecting anything in return. And to me, that was so powerful as well too, because I had never seen a company that was actually interested in helping others, you know, and that's actually what we do. We don't really sell, we serve. And so if you're like, oh, I've never been a salesperson, I've never sold anything in my life, that's perfect. But this is my question. Do you love people? And if you love people, this would be great, because what we do is we serve others. We teach women how to look younger, how to look their best, how to feel their best, how to find products that accent their beauty, that bring out their eyes or their lips or whatever gifts God has given you and make you feel better, all at the least expensive price point you can find on the market for the quality of the product. I mean, for the price point, you cannot get better product. It just doesn't exist. Maybe you would pay significantly more, but because we're in a direct sales industry, it works real simple. You, as the Mary Kay Beauty Consultant, you get your product from Mary Kay Corporate at half off, and then you sell it at full retail to your customers, making a 50% commission. There's no middleman. And so we don't pay for rent at the mall. We don't pay for commercials. We don't pay for marketing. We don't pay for any of that. And that saves billions of dollars. And so you're able to make a very high commission. We're able to have this phenomenal product at a fraction of the price. So we have God, family, career. We have go give philosophy, make me feel important. And the last one is the golden rule, to treat you the way we want to be treated. I mean, it's just so simple to treat others the way you want to be treated. And in Mary Kay, that's what they teach us to do. And so based off of these pillars, I thought, that's awesome. And then I tried the product and my skin looked amazing. It felt great. I loved the way my skin felt. And I knew what I bought that day. And I thought, gosh, I'm pretty much like not into this stuff. And I just bought an entire basic skincare set. And now I have foundation, because the way that they taught the skincare class was so educational. I learned so much. It added value to me that I got it. And I thought, okay, I know some girls that are more high maintenance than me. Surely they're going to buy more products. And that is how I got started. And so this idea of failing, I thought, worst case scenario, if I start my business and this is not for me because I can't teach other women, I'm not able to share, I'm too shy, whatever the case is, the absolute worst case scenario is you go back to being a Mary Kay customer. And I just thought that really is almost risk-free. There's no risk involved. I just go back to being a Mary Kay customer. I was curious as to what I would do with that Mary Kay starter kit, and the director said, you just keep it and use everything that's inside. That's it. It's real simple. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to bother you. But why would you not just give it a try? Give it 30 days. 30 days. Just give it 30 days. And I thought, you know what? I've tried so many other things. My options right now is to go back to school and get a master's degree. I'll probably get about $50,000 in debt to get my master's degree so that I can get a $5,000 raise at a new job. Basically, it'll take me 10 years to pay it off, maybe. Okay. My other option is to start a business. And I was looking at other businesses that I could start, franchises. And, you know, I was looking at getting like $100,000 loan just to get a business, a startup. And even if it was a small business, about 20 grand. And I just thought, you know, for $100, that you invest, you get a Mary Kay starter kit. And this Mary Kay starter kit has everything you need. And now you own a franchise of a well-known business plan, Mary Kay, a well-known product, Mary Kay. It is a top 5 global brand. What does that mean? That we are one of the top 5 selling skincare and cosmetics brands in the world. I mean, it just It's crazy. It's amazing. And we're in 40 nations around the world, enriching women's lives and changing the lives of others. And I think the most exciting thing about Mary Kay's story is that not that she reached the pinnacle of success, but that she broke through the pinnacle of success and took others with her. Mary Kay has made more women millionaires in the United States of America than any other company in America. Now, you may not be interested in being a millionaire, or you might be interested in it, but you're thinking, not me. That's just not going to happen to me. And I'll share with you, I had no idea that I would earn over $1 million with Mary Kay. That was not at all in my vision. That's not what I was thinking about. What I was thinking about is whatever I sell is money I don't have. I said, whatever I sell, if a woman buys a mascara, a foundation, I'm going to put that in the account to save it to buy my home. My dream was to be a homeowner. I just thought the day I go close on that house, should I start a business, I will have more money in there than if I don't start a business. What do I have to lose? Every woman I know has skin. How hard could it be to talk about something that I just fell in love with? The reality is you're already a salesperson. I don't know if you realize that, but chances are you have sold one of your girlfriends on a movie. You've sold one of your girlfriends on a certain drink that you like, on a book, on a pair of jeans, on a cute pair of earrings, on a nail polish color, on a lipstick color. You have sold your girlfriends, your family members. You have sold somebody on something at some point in your life. And you might think, oh, I'm not selling, but that's exactly what selling is. That really is all it is. It's you like it so much that it flows right out of you and you can't help but share. And that is how Mary Kay changes lives. It is just something that is just so absolutely simple. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. You share the product with the people that love you and support you. You get started by doing a little party. It's kind of like your birthday party. You invite everybody, you invite to your birthday party, and you share how Mary Kay has changed your skin and the dream that you have. I know that you have a dream that you haven't made true. What is that dream? I could tell you that my dreams grew. It started with being a homeowner. I thought it'd take me a couple of years, and in 4 months, I had the down payment to buy my home. And I was still working full time. I just did it on the side, and in 4 months. Other dreams, being able to pay for my wedding with my Mary Kay business, my 3-week honeymoon to Hawaii as well with my Mary Kay business, being able to furnish my entire home with my Mary Kay business, being able to stay home with my daughter when she was born. I loved that experience, helping my mom in her retirement so that she has a lifestyle in her retirement that she otherwise couldn't afford, especially when it comes to her health care. Medicare doesn't cover everything that my mom deserves, and I'm certain that the truth could be said. That same truth could be said about one of your family members, right? Being able to put my children in the school of choice. I live in Miami-Dade County, and the public school system here is not the world's greatest. And so I love that I get to put my children in the school of choice, and that I don't really need to think about it because I have access to more because I'm a business owner. And the reality is that I had no intention of leaving my career. I didn't even think I could replace my income as an actuary. I just thought this would be great money on the side. Everyone you know has skin. Everyone you know uses something. If you shared what you loved with them, don't you think they would rather support you than add to the bottom line of another corporation? And the reality is the chances to that answer being yes are greater. And so what do you have to lose? Nothing. It's a $100 decision. It would be the perfect gift to give yourself this holiday season. The gift of giving yourself a brand new business and being a business owner. The holidays are the perfect time to get started because you're going to see people you typically don't see. You easily could give all your family and friends a Mary Kay gift just to get the word out there on the street. I'm now a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I need your help. Can I please borrow your face so I could get my practice done? And you're going to get all your holiday gift giving done at half off. I mean, it just does not get better than that. I think the most exciting thing is that you can have hope for something new in January. In 2018, you could think about flying. You could think about what it's like to soar. You can dream about what it's like to be able to say yes instead of having to say no, to actually dream about it instead of sticking it in the back burner or locking it up in some closet and thinking, oh, I didn't just think that thought. You can actually explore different horizons and possibilities because you have access to more income. And it's all dependent on you. And could you do it? I know that if I could do it, you could do it. I watched my director build a Mary Kay business, and I followed in her footsteps. And I said, if she could do it, I could do it. If she could do it, I could do it. And I decided to get started because I thought, what if I fly? What if I have nothing to lose, but I have the world to gain? The worst case scenario, if not even my mom buys a lipstick from me, worst case scenario, I just go back to being a Mary Kay customer. Your consultant invited you on this call because she would love to partner with you. She would love to work with you, and you have nothing to lose. It's a $100 decision. It's that simple. Your Mary Kay starter kit comes packed with over $330 of full retail products. I'm going to ask your beauty consultant to send you an online agreement so you could take a look at it. It is not a marriage contract. It just allows you to buy your product for $1 and to sell it for $2. That's it. It's real simple. What you do with the business is totally up to you. It could be an extra $50 a week. It could be an extra $5,000 a month. It could be whatever it is you need it to be when you need it to be, that thing for you. It is so smart to have a plan B. It is so smart to have a backup plan. And it is so smart to market yourself in one of the busiest seasons of the entire year, where you're surrounded by friends and family you don't typically see, to just get the word out there. So we've come to the end of our call. I want to thank you. I want you to know that should you decide to partner with your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant, I would be your national sales director. I want you to know the type of leader that I am, so that you can understand the type of leadership that you're going to receive should you choose to start your Mary Kay business. I believe everything rises and falls on leadership. You could be part of an organization that does not have great leadership, and honestly, it diminishes the quality of your life. Or you could be part of an organization that has great leadership, and it would increase and add value to your life. Statistics show that the areas in this country and in this world that are the most impoverished, where there is the least levels of education and the highest levels of crime, are those that are fatherless. And the reason I share that with you is because I want you to understand that truly everything in this world rises and falls on leadership. And when there's no fathers around to lead these children and to lead household and to show young men how to be boys and to show young women how they should be treated as wives, we end up in situations with high crime and low education. Everything in this world, the basic structure of society, our homes, rise and fall on leadership. So let me tell you about the type of leader that I am. I'm the type of leader who totally believes in empowering other people and empowering women. I think that's the reason I'm very passionate about Mary Kay. Today, I have the confidence to know I would be successful at anything I put my efforts to, other than sumo wrestling. And I don't say that to be stuck up. I just now know so much about myself that I didn't know when I got started 14 years ago. By the way, they let me in illegally when I was 10. That's my running joke, okay? But I started 14 years ago, and I realized pretty much anything I do, I'm going to be successful at it. What makes me so excited about Mary Kay is it's not about me. It's not about Auri. It's that I do something that I can transfer to another person. I can teach someone else how to have this success. I think, what's the point of getting there and not taking other people with you? Like, oh yeah, you made it, but what about your sister and your brother and your best friend and your neighbor? And I mean, it just is, it's exclusive when you operate in that type of a system. And I love it in Mary Kay. Everyone is successful. You get the success that you want. And so I am 100% love the fact that everyone gets empowered. I'm really just jacked up on that. I love empowering others. I'm the type of leader that I love excellence. Oh my gosh, like I can't tell you. I feel the way you do one thing is the way that you do everything, and I love excellence. I love to give excellent customer service. I love to give excellent training. I love to give the best of myself because I hate wasting people's time. I don't want my time to be wasted. I know your time is your life, and I love excellence. And so if you don't see excellence around you in any way, shape, or form, it's highly likely that no one is pushing you or sharpening you to take you to the next level. And our Driven Area family, that is what we provide. I love excellence. I love doing things with excellence. If you're going to do it, even if you're saying, I don't know, I'm just going to try it. Well, for 30 days, just do it with excellence. At the end of the 30 days, we reevaluate. Okay, did you like it? Was it fun? Did you make money? All right, let's do some more. If not, oh, it wasn't that fun. It really wasn't for me. No big deal. You go back to being a customer. But I love excellence. I absolutely love excellence. I'm going to tell you what else I love. I love courage. If you have not been surrounded by people who encourage you or give you more courage or believe in you and encourage you and give you the courage to do more, I highly recommend that you say yes to this invitation. Because when you're not around courageous people, when you're not surrounded by people who've got some guts, you become like that. You start to lose your courage when you're not around people who encourage you. I love courage. I love to look at fear and go, Okay, swallow. All right, you could do this. This is out of your comfort zone, but if we don't do something different, we're always going to stay the same. We're always going to stay the same. So I'm the type of leader who loves courage, encourages you, leads with courage. I've done some pretty risky things this year. I just helped Mary Kay open up in Peru and Lima, and I didn't know a soul there, and I've gone, and it's been a courageous journey, and I love it. I love it. It's going and it's growing, and my goal is to develop a sales director, a leader. Oh my gosh, and I met this incredible woman who I didn't even know, who was a career woman who decided to stay home to raise her daughters while her husband provides for their family, and she wants something for herself. And I think that takes courage. I love her. I love that. So I'm the type of leader who provides courage for you and gives you an environment where you can be courageous. And the last thing that I want to share is I am driven, and that's the name of our national area, the Driven National Area. And if you want to be surrounded by people who are driven, like, have you ever met somebody where you're just like, what is it about this person? Like they just jump to it. They don't think about it. They just go. If you want to be more like that, you got to surround yourself with people who are like that. And where do you see that in your life? And wherever you do, go spend more time with those people. And if it's nowhere in your life, then I encourage you to put it into your life. Be surrounded by people who are driven towards their dreams, driven towards their goal, and are not willing to take no for an answer. I want women who are willing to work for their dreams. They're ready. They're willing. They want to make it happen. And Mary Kay's that platform that you can make your dreams come true. I've earned 11 Mary Kay career cards, going on 12 Mary Kay career cards in my 14-year career with Mary Kay. I've traveled all over the world, 5-star, all expense paid, thanks to this incredible company. And none of that was on my horizon. I had no idea what I was capable of. It is my hope, it is my wish, it is my dream that you discover things about yourself in this platform of Mary Kay that you did not know were possible. Because, darling, I believe you can fly. And so we've come to the end of our call. If you would please give your feedback to your beauty consultant, there's a survey she's going to have you fill out, and on the survey it'll ask you for your name and number again, but if you could just answer the questions on there, it'll probably ask you what was the most appealing thing to you out of everything you heard. It'll probably also ask you why would you be great at this, and we would love to know sincerely why you would be great at this. And the last question it's going to ask you is your level of interest in starting your own Mary Kay business on a scale of 1 through 5. Now, 1 would be, oh, Ari, thanks for sharing this with me, but I would rather starve to death than sell Mary Kay, but thank you for sharing anyway. So really, nobody's a 1, you're at least a 2. And a 5 is, I'm so excited, I'm going to make that decision to start my business today. I have nothing to lose. Thank you for your encouragement. I want to be surrounded by women like yourself. That's a 5. You really can't be a 3, by the way. A 3 is like middle of the road, like a chicken. There's no chickens here. This is not a chicken coop. So any number except for the 3, 2 through 5. And we've come to the end. Here is your password so that you can get your coupon for half off. And thank you for sharing this time with me. And it is fly. It is my dream. It is my hope that you say yes and that you learn how to fly. Make it a beautiful, pink, and on purpose day.